I look in your eyes, you a princess. Ain't too many places I ain't be yet. If I can make a wish, I would stay with you like a week or two. And I just wanna cruise with you. Hop on the leader and cruise with you. We be cruising all around the world. I just wanna cruise with you. Hop on the leader and drink a few. We be cruising all around the world. One shot of tequila, 2 shots of me. You been drunk in love while we glide the seas. Throwing nights with pictures, margaritas by pictures. $1 million at the nigga for the princess, one princess. I like it when you smell, light up like you at a carnival. Me rock with the eyes, mission impossible. I get you in that state room, I'm making it sing. I'm making it scream, from a princess to a queen. I look in your eyes, you a princess. Ain't too many places I ain't been yet. If I can make a wish, I would stay with you like a week or two. And I just wanna cruise with you. I just wanna cruise. Hop on the leader and cruise with you. We be cruising all around the world. I just wanna cruise with you. Hop on the leader and drink a few. We be cruising all around the world. I just wanna cruise with you. Hop on the leader and cruise with you. We be cruising all around the world. I look in your eyes, you're a princess. Ain't too many places I ain't been yet. If I can make a wish, I would stay with you like a week or two. Don't forget to like the video. Like the video, y'all. We're gonna get into it right after this last intro. We're gonna talk about it. Carnival Cruise Lines having favoritism over people with THC. It's getting crazy out there. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome everybody aboard the Carnival 420. We got a lot of things in store for y'all today. We got halftime bingo at 12 o'clock. We having a smoke out on Lido deck at 11. Bring your own weed because you know this shit ain't free, you heard? Bring all your world runners to deck 3 and try not to get your ass to deck 0. Y'all know about deck 0, right? Lately I've been cruising around the world. Mr. Scotty, you can come into my world. You gon' get high with you and me. Go a lot of places you should see. In my run when I build up. Got my blood rolled up. Got my big charged up. You ready? Yeah. Cruising with Prince World. THC, smell my weed, you know I got that pack on me. Riding on the carnival and smoking out my balcony. I get dope on that report. I get back to winning for. They recognize my merchandise. They give me what I'm asking for. I ain't never get caught. If you get that show fall, stopping me into a stopperly. You watch the world ball. We cruising with Prince World, something like a family. Throw the space from off the Lido, hide ain't no rally. I've been cruising around the world. Mr. Scotty, you can come into my world. You gon' get high with you and me. Go a lot of places you should see. My run when I build up. Got my blood rolled up. Got my big charged up. You ready? Yeah. Cruising with Prince World. Okay, it's your cruise director, Prince Lucky, and I hope you guys had a good day out there in Portland. We got a lot of fun things in store for you this evening. Tonight, 8 o'clock, Stoners Only at the Alchemy Bar. Don't lose your money in the casino if you ain't got it. I see you over there taking pictures of our pictures with your cell phone. Put your cell phone down. Put your cell phone down. Remember me, Prince Lucky, on Deck 3. Deck 3. Yeah. Yo, what's the deal? YouTube, what's the deal? This your boy Prince Lucky. You watch Cruise with Prince. If you brand new to the channel right now, please subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications for every time I drop. You'll be the first ones to get it. Smash that like button. Comment some cruise tips that I can help you out with in the future. We want to make sure everybody have the best cruise, vacation, flight that they possibly can. Stop watching my motherfucking videos without subscribing and liking. Yeah. Nah. And we back. Today, we talking about the ops showing favoritism with the THC, man. And it's been well documented and well noted, you know. And I'm gonna bring it to somewhat the light, the attention. It's funny how when the news gets shit, things always tend to get better. Oh, we didn't mean that. Oh, we didn't mean that. Well, reefer smoking been going on cruise ships for a long time. Trust me, I've been cruising for over 25 years. I kind of know what I'm talking about. Lucky blog. Anyway, you know, it's always been rules to this shit. And me being an experienced cruiser, moving around like the way I move around, I be giving people, you know, game, you know what I'm saying? How to stay safe and how to be cool on their cruises. But it seemed like lately, you know, not everybody up on social media. Not everybody on YouTube watching bloggers and looking up cruise information for their cruise. They just kind of going off what they think, what they might think, you know what I'm saying? Without fully thinking it through or talking to somebody that's already got the experience and the knowledge. So we got a lot of people being real reckless now. You know what I'm saying? People just blatantly smoking in their rooms, stinking up the whole hallway, you know, getting ashes and shit all over their balcony, having a party while smoking the weed on the balcony. A lot of people going to the smoking section on the Lido, getting high, man, in front of everybody, bro. Am I guilty of it? I used to do it back in the day, early back in the day, till I got some kind of preparation, you know, and information on how I should be moving, you know what I'm saying, the smart way. And it's been effective at the same time. You know, so THC gonna be here to stay, man. It's more decriminalizing damn near all the 50-some states. You know what I'm saying? Medical marijuana cards are everywhere, you know, but I have seen where this shit first started from. Where this shit first started from. And I got some kind of timeline right here. I'm going to refer to my notes, you know, and I want to strictly talk about the ops, Carnival Cruise Lines, the ops. Because they've been the most outlandish and outrageous with these policies and enforcing them. Excuse me. You know, and back in October, we're going to start there. In October 2022, we noticed a rise in security raiding cabins, forcing themselves in cabins. I've seen it for myself during this time. I seen this, you know, through blogs and all kind of other shit like that, you know, in forums on Facebook, you know, that people, security been running up in people cabins, searching it, even to the point where they been bringing drug sniffing dogs, trying to find the weed, you know what I'm saying? So we first seen that October 2022. December 2022, we seen the ban of Cruising with Prince for making YouTube videos. You know, not necessarily getting caught with anything, but this is like the pinnacle and shit, right? So when I had my group cruise in October, I seen with my own eyes people getting their rooms raided. And they was going back and forth to different cabins throughout the hallway because the whole hallway smelled like fucking weed.
So they was checking everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? No, I was not the motherfucker smoking weed. No, I had an interior. This was 2022. I don't even really move like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't me in the hallways with the shit. But I did see on my floor them going back and forth through different rooms. That was my first time visualizing that. And then I've been hearing about different people posting on Facebook, you know, these cruise forums that it's been happening to them too, right? Then we got, like I said, December 2022 is when we first got my band. When I got the letter after I got off my cruise in October. You feel me? And as far as social media, I might play a big influence in having Bob Marley, you know what I'm saying, uh, on your cruise. You feel me? And I think that played a big part in my band. I kind of still don't understand it, you know, but it is what it is. Moving on, we had a TikToker in May of 2023, 29-year-old TikToker. He was caught smoking on the Lido deck on surveillance camera, and they kicked him off at the next island, which was Jamaica. Bye-bye, bam. And they caught him on camera on the physical boat. You feel me? Y'all got to be weary, too, that these security guards is running around with the videos strapped to their chest as well. You know, so if you up there smoking and the security walking past and you got a blunt in your hand, they see it. They're like, what the fuck? Dude, the TikToker said, well, I got a medical marijuana card. So this is where the beginning of this, I got a medical marijuana card, I should be good, shit came from. Because this TikToker was real huge, real big. So then we start seeing more commercials, Christine Duff enforcing smoking and getting banned on cruises after this young man got kicked off in Jamaica. From there, we've been seeing a trickle effect of people getting kicked off the next island, you know, or the same island trying to come back on the ship, trying to bring weed. You know, people be getting their bags packed that same moment and getting up out of there. We also seen in June 23, 2023, the first coming of dogs in the embarkation port. So they making you line up, smelling different bags, bringing more dogs in a check bag area. We even seen a little bit earlier, later on in 2023, with the new ship in New York, that they was walking the dog around through the casinos, walking them all through the major areas that people just walking, you know, trying to sniff people out. So we seen this big rise of the security, you know, and unfortunately, a lot of cruisers have lost their money, wasn't able to get on a cruise ship, kicked off at an island and made to get home by themselves. I've even reported several times, this is outside of Carnival, we talking about like Royal Caribbean. Big video that I got about the dude on Royal Caribbean with the Bluetooth speaker early in the morning, him getting kicked off and arrested. But that's Royal. I don't want to talk about that. You know, I just thought I'd throw that out there. We're going to strictly focus on Carnival. You know what I'm saying? November 2023, a big change happened. So, oh, wait a minute. Let's back up. On Carnival, one time, 43 people got kicked off at one time for trying to bring weed on the cruise ship. They got 43 fucking people on the ops kicked off the ship right then and there, forced to go home on their own. So then we see this big turn with this Texas couple in November 2023. Older white couple. damn near looking like senior citizens. They use CBD gummies, which is a form of THC. Just because it's a flower don't mean that's the only thing that they talking about. We talking about edibles, anything that you can drink, gummies, edibles. You know what I'm saying? Any form of THC, even in the vapes, you know, in the pens and shit. They've been really going super hard, and if you don't got the info and how to move, you might get cracked down on and kicked off, you know, and all these things can happen. But we seen this change with Carnival, the ops, in 2023 in November, when this couple tried to bring their CBD gummies and they were saying that it helped them sleep. They were banned for life. For life. They didn't get their money back, and they was not able to get on that cruise. So they had to turn around, take the loss of the money, and be deemed never to come back to the op world, right? So this older white couple was like, we're not having that shit, right? They go straight to the news. People don't know that you can just go walk into a news company and ask to speak to a reporter and tell them your story. And if they want to pick it up, they can pick it up. Did you know that? I don't think people know that. I think people, I don't know, like their name is in a drawing or some shit, and this how you get on the news? No, you go walk into the news, you start going making noise, city council and shit like that. Like, hold on, man. You can't just take my money and tell me I can't get on the ship for some shit that I ain't know about. You could have just took the shit and let us go on. Instead, you rob us of our money and ban us. So they go to the news immediately, right? What happened then? Broadcast everywhere. Now different networks are sharing this same story because they seeing all the bullshit that's happening in the cruise line and how they get down on people, right? So this is just the topping on the cake. These are the representatives to come on camera to talk about this mishap. What does Carnival do when they see that shit? When this shit start going viral and people start caring about these people and losing out, what do? What do Christine Duffy do? I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You don't have to come. You don't have to be banned for life. No, you don't have to. You can come back. We're going to give you a free trip. And we're going to give you $500 a piece in cruise credit. And you can come back. Well, I know this sounds like a repeat before because I done said this, but what happens to all the other motherfuckers that done got banned? What about these people? You dig what I'm saying? Just so we should all go to the news. Is this what you telling me? We make noise when we go to the news. I should go take my story and go to the news with it. Even though I'm not gonna do no shit like that, but you dig the point on what I'm saying. What about all those 40-some people who got kicked off? Who have to find, who knows if they had money for airfare? Who knows if they had a passport? You did? What about them? Do they get unbanned? What about Cruising with Prince? Do he get unbanned? What about that TikToker? What about all the people rooms that's been raided and all the other people on Facebook forums that's been kicked off sharing their stories, who might not have a platform like mine, a big enough platform, or, you know, in this niche to talk about it and bring awareness to it? You dig what I'm saying? So I'm putting all this together to say something else, right? Shout out to one of my subscribers. I did a video on this shit not too long ago, a couple of months ago, right? And his story in a nutshell was, I'm not gonna say this person's name, you know what I'm saying, or when they was cruising and none of that type of shit. I just want to bring this shit up, you know what I'm saying, because it's relevant to the topic. I had a subscriber hit me up and tell me that they wanted to bring a couple blunts back off the ship, and his homie had some coke too, just a little bit, personal use coke, right? On the ops, said what he said. His friend put the shit in his bag, and it was his friend's shit, but he put it in his bag. They try to leave, get caught with all the shit. Now the friend who put the shit in there, nothing happened to him. He cool. But the person bag it was get arrested right there at the port, took him to jail, got a whole case for this shit. Then he started hitting me up, asking, do I think if he banned? I said, it's only one way to find out, brother. It's two ways to find out. The first way, after that happened, wait for like a week to see if the ops send you some mail. If they send you a letter and tell you banned, you know what it is. Or book a cruise right now. Put the lowest deposit down. And if your name is on the list, they're going to refund you your cruise within the hour. They're going to tell you it was canceled. If not in a couple of hours, within the next 24 hours, your name going to be put on the list where you can't book cruises. That's the same shit they told me. Like right now, if Cruises with Prince try to book an op ship, they're going to take my deposit. They already said we're going to take the deposit and keep the deposit, and we're going to cancel your trip. So you forfeit the deposit because you already know. The security team going to catch it. My man booked the trip. No mail, no cancellation. He's right now on the cruise ship with the ops. Now, when I say this, I'm not saying this in malice. I'm not saying this in envy. I'm not saying this in hate. I'm not saying this, jealousy, none of that type of shit. My man came to me for some information. I gave it to him. It worked out for him. The title of this video is The Ops Showing Favoritism. So do y'all pick who y'all want to ban? Do you pick who you want to kick off? How does this process work? Because the lady from Texas in 2023, they can go back on. Subscribe, I know. He can go back on. I hope it ain't their skin color. So what do we do about this? What's the conclusion in this, Prince? I'm glad you asked. Anytime it's an injustice or anything, we feel like we not being treated equally or fair when it comes to the economy, we need to make some noise and stand up for that shit. So if it happens to go to the newspaper, so if it happens to go to the news, So if it happens to bring up petitions, city councils, going to the commission and going to fucking do lawsuits on these people. It's lawyers that strictly work with suing cruise lines. When I first got banned, I had a defamation of character by none other than John Hale in another black Facebook group, but I ain't gonna even mention them. I ain't gonna even bring them into the motherfucking equation. You know, slandered my name and made a character up of me on this big platform and swayed the opinions of others to go off a video and say, he banned. I get the letter. But we got niggas actually getting caught on surveillance, rooms getting searched, found, kicked off. How do they pick these fucking people that they ban? So we're gonna start making some motherfucking noise. And I'm gonna do it through my motherfucking platform every motherfucking chance I get. You dig what I'm saying? Shit, I'm fuck around, start going to these newspapers. Niggas just can't motherfucking pick and choose who they want to bring back and shit. Let motherfuckers do whatever and then say fuck everybody else. Nah, I ain't with that shit. And if you ain't with that shit, like the video. Shout to everybody in the motherfucking room right now. Shout out to the Don, you know what I'm saying? I'm a just not smoke, shaking my head. I feel you, gang. Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? I got videos on that too, you know what I'm saying? You know, not smoking on the ship, just waiting till you get to the island type shit, you know what I'm saying? How to just go without it and just stay busy on your cruise, not thinking about that shit. One of the best things that Bob Marley do on a cruise is raise your fucking appetite for all that damn food. You know what I'm saying? So that's a plus too, because personally, when I go on cruise ships, I don't even be having that appetite like that. I go to the buffet, I get me one plate, I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying? I don't be eating like that, you know what I'm saying? 3 and 4 plates and shit like that, no. But if you give me some Bob Marley, oh, it's cracking. I can go down there and run through a gang of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just figured I'd throw that in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to go for real no more. I can't smoke shit. I feel you, Don. I feel you, and ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Shout out to Trex in the building right now. It appears certain ports and 3 through 4 day cruises get more attention. The facts is, people is getting banned and then they letting back other people for the same shit. How do they pick this? How do they choose this? That's the question. And how do the motherfuckers that is banned make noise? How? I gave you a couple of ideas. If you got any more, let me know. Also, remember, Mexico banned public smoking. Yeah, you can't even smoke cigarettes out there. It's designated areas to smoke now. You know what I'm saying? If y'all kept up on Lucky Blog, y'all seen I went to Cosmill and we went to, what's that famous motherfucking spot in Cosmill? Mr. Sancho's. We went to Mr. Sancho's and went in the smoking area. And we lit up a blunt. They came over there, give me, go watch the Lucky Blog. Give me. You give me or you leave. Gave them the weed, they took the weed, went off. Like, damn, Mexico is getting strict too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these places getting strict with these THC laws, man. Y'all be careful out there. Know where to move, know how to move. Go watch them Lucky Blogs. There's a lot of game in there. And all through my channel. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Patreon for exclusive content. Shout out to Rami in the motherfucking building. What's up, bro? How's Royal Caribbean with smoking? Shout out to Ryan. That's a good question, brother. That's a real good question. And I got the answer for you. The difference between, let's just say, the ops and Royal is the security. That ship is known for a lot of motherfuckers on there. This ship is not. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? There's more cases that's been going on over here than over here. So they're taking more precautions with this shit over here. But the same rules apply for both ships. You know what I'm saying? So just think of it like that. You might be easier moving in that motherfucker, getting in the door. But the same rules apply, and you still got to know how to move. And I don't talk about that shit for free no more. Join Patreon. Get over there. Shout out to my boy Marlon. What's going on, bro? Laughing out loud. I supposed to get back at you and shit. I was moving yesterday, man. And I was kind of busy and shit. Phone calls and everything else. But as you can see, 1,133 miles later, 17 hours and 8 minutes later, I'm back. I spent all day driving yesterday, all day. I started driving at 8:30 in the morning. I didn't get back to Florida until 5 o'clock in the morning. I drove straight, 17 hours, 8 minutes. So when you called, I was kind of in the middle of some shit, you know. And, what's crazy about that whole ride that I took is I didn't listen to no music. I was just listening to all documentaries and shit. But anyway, we getting on subject. You know what I'm saying? How do these people pick who the fuck they ban? I hope it ain't skin color. I just gave you 2 clear examples. My man's is on a cruise ship right now. Would I be crying? Do it sound like I'm crying? I don't know. You be the judge. Would I be crying if I still had a pass and other people was getting treated like that still too? Yeah. I want to see us all win. You know what I'm saying? As far as it go with cruising. Being safe and staying safe and having equality like through the cruising. Yeah, I want to see everybody with that shit. So I'll be fighting for everybody and anybody, you know. I got all the knowledge already. I could be selfish and not share it, but I'd rather help people in any way that I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? So I get my notoriety through that. Because I can just shut the fuck up and just do me and let motherfuckers go out there blind and people be getting arrested, kicked off the ship, flying home from different places and shit, catching cases and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take off shit, leaving the boat, not knowing you can't do that, not knowing that in 2024 and 25, the Lido deck 3, remember I used to talk about deck 3 a lot? That's all dead. All that shit is all dead. The balcony is the only motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? It's the only motherfucking way. You feel me? Anything else, you running the risk. You know what I'm saying? And you still running the risk doing it that way too, but it's cut down like a motherfucker. And you still got to know how to move on the balcony, which I'm not going to say on here for free. But I got videos on Patreon. Go over there and check it out. Patreon.com/cruising with Prince World. Go get you a subscription. It's like Netflix over there. You go watch you some movies and shit. All about that shit, the information that y'all want to know. But look, though. Ryan said, I have plenty good luck with cartridges, just not flour. Shout out to all my people that be vaping and got the carts and shit. Y'all know I don't really rock with that. I will hit your shit, but I don't really rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know my motto, my saying. Anything you got to plug into the wall to smoke, I don't even want the shit. You know what I'm saying? Plus, the high ain't that long neither. So, you know, I could smoke a half a blunt right now and be good, nigga. For a couple hours, a half of a blunt. You feel me? Straight on the vapes. Straight. But it is a safer, more effective, cleaner way to do things. I will give you that. You know what I'm saying? You just probably going to have to keep puffing on that motherfucker back and forth. Shout out to all my vape smokers and shit. You did that. Yeah, I did that. I ain't gonna lie. Whole way. But look, though, I don't want to drag this video out. I got a lot of more videos to make today. You know what I'm saying? In the comments, in the regular comments, holler at me and let me know how y'all think they pick who they ban, gang? How you think they pick who they ban? You watching Cruising with Prince. This your boy Prince Lucky. The OPPs Showing Favoritism. We out.
Cruise and subscribe. 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 Cruising with Prince World. Around the world, Prince. Who gave you that cruise tip? Got the keys to that cruise ship. How to speak on that Prince? Hit yourself and subscribe. Then don't forget to like this. Platinum on that red tail. On the way to diamond. Cruise around the world, Prince. Who gave you that cruise tip? Got the keys to that cruise ship. How to speak on that Prince? Hit yourself and subscribe. Then don't forget to like this. Platinum on that red tail. On the way to diamond. Cruising the world, cruising the world, cruising the world, cruising with Prince World. I'm running out of port, dead well, been here 5 times, stuck all on the block, boy, 2 watches for shit time. Hit the island, I'm fresh, and said they tell me that I'm green, though. I ain't gotta go find nothing, they know I want that in, though. Cruising me and we turn up, cruise with them and they turn down. They'll party like us, bro, they cruise seats like old folks. My run, stay pulled up, they who is that when we roll up. Cruising with Prince World, hit the stuff for Prince Louisiana. Cruising the world, cruising the world, cruising the world, cruising with Prince World, cruise around the world, Prince. Who gave you that cruise tip? Got the keys to that cruise ship. How to speak on that Prince? Hit yourself and subscribe, then don't forget to like this. Platinum on that red tail, on the way to diamond. Cruise around the world, Prince. Who gave you that cruise tip? Got the keys to that cruise ship. How to speak on that Prince? Hit yourself and subscribe, then don't forget to like this. Platinum on that red tail, on the way to diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond.
So look, we did just end that video, right? 5 number ones will stay. Or I'm going to go to the next video. I'm going to do some other shit. Give me 5 ones in the chat. We can stay. Kicking and smoke this blunt real quick. What y'all on? What y'all on? Y'all ain't on shit? Man, I'm going to bounce. Love y'all.